let's talk about adding users to your blog. From the dashboard, if we navigate down to the user's name right here, we click on that and we could click on users and it'll show us the existing users. And right now, since we just created the blog, it is just us, just admin. And if we wanted to, we could see our profile by clicking on your profile. And so we could change this information. This is where you could change your email if you wanted to and put additional information in there. But you can also add new users. So if you click on users, up here, you could click add new. And I'll tell you why you might want to do that. Let's say you have a blog and you're going to have some people do some guest postings for you, for example. That is where this could come in handy. So let's add a user by clicking on add new. And a username is going to, let's just call this person Maggie. And you would put in their email, of course. And you could put in their last name and website if you wanted to, but you don't have to. And then let's just put a password of test in. Obviously, you would use a better password, but then you can choose to send the password to the new user by email if you wanted to. And then here's the important part, the role. Is it just a blog subscriber? Well, that doesn't really do much. That would allow them to automatically post comments, but I don't recommend making somebody become a user to post comments. But if this is going to be somebody who has the power to do some posts, then you could make them an author, editor, or contributor. And for example, if you make them an author, it will allow this person to actually make posts on your blog. So I'm going to click add user. And now we have a new user. If we can go back to all users and we'll see we have 2 users. So it's important to note, if we made Maggie here, let's click on Maggie and then edit to go back to her screen. And again, this is where you can change her profile or add different things. But if we made Maggie an administrator, it currently shows her role as an author. But if we check her box and we can change her role right up here, let's change it to administrator and click change. That gives her full powers to this blog. She could get in here, she could make changes, she could delete every post if she wanted to, she could change passwords, she could do anything that you could do. So you want to be very careful who you make an administrator. But if you want her to just to be able to post new posts without being able to delete things and make changes, for example, then you can make her a contributor or an author and click change. And now her role is changed to an author. So as an author, she'll be able to log in and do new posts, but she won't be able to change passwords or delete existing posts unless they're made by her, or do any other administrator type duties. So I don't use users much at all, but if you ever have a blog where you're going to have people other than you who add posts to the blog, then this is how you do it. You just go to users and you add new, and you just want to make sure that you choose their role wisely. Are they an administrator with full powers, or an author or contributor? And once you've set up users, again, you can just go to those users by clicking on users, and it shows you all of your existing users. And just like everything else in WordPress, you could hover the mouse on each area and edit or even delete that user if you want to. It's very easy to do. So that is setting up users for your WordPress blog.